Hi students, this podcast is part 2 of our Turnitin series. In the first part, what we did is we created a Turnitin account and we also uploaded our assignment. In this podcast, we're going to check our assignment for originality. So what we need to do is we need to log in with our email address that we used in that last session. And use the same password. You would have already joined a class. So when you come into this session, you will see the class that you've joined. And this is the one that we joined. Remember, it had a unique code to it, and it also had a password to that. Now, first thing we need to do is to go into that class. When we go into that class, it will load and you will see that there is an assignment submitted. The assignment will now have an originality report. Now, we have a hassle with our originality report here. You can see it's 41%, which means 41% of this is not original. Now, if it gets above 10%, you should have a rethink about your assignment. So, we want to do a little bit of looking at that assignment to see what went wrong inside here. So, it takes about 24 hours for it to do an originality report. We come along, we click on this little percentage, and it will take us into our originality report. Now, you can see in this originality report on the left-hand side, what you've got is your assignment. On the right-hand side is the places or the websites where it came from. What we're interested in is ones where it's taken 10% or more. That means it's just a bit too similar to the actual website that you were researching from. Now, if you have a look at this here, it's color-coded. So where you see 1, it matches the one over here. So it means this 1 came from that website here. Now, when you see 2, it matches with the purple. If you want to find out just those things that were red, or the ones that took, 10% or more, we click there, and you can see through your assignment which parts. They're highlighted in red. And if I go down through, okay, you can see those bits that are the concern. Now, this report gave a 41%, which is way too high. The reason on this is because I've just uploaded the assignment sheet, okay? Yours won't have anywhere near 41%, but even if it's getting near 10%, you need to have a think about it. Rework your assignment so you're not using the same words, and maybe do a resubmit. If you still find troubles with this, have a talk to your teacher and they will give you some better note-taking strategies so this doesn't happen in the future. So this gives you your originality report. So as you go down through, you can click just on the red one and the red one will give you that information. If you just want to find out this website, the one that was a real concern, click there and it will just highlight those ones there for you. Okay, go on back to the breakdown and you're back in this space there. If you want a breakdown of all of those sections, okay, it will show you those parts there, okay, that are a real concern. So now you've got all those bits that are very close to that original website. Now, this is a useful website, Turnitin, but it's useful because it helps you get better at your note-taking process and assignment writing process. And it's kind of handy like that. If you get above 10%, it's also useful to take a look at talking to your teacher and seeing what you can do to improve on those areas. Rework your assignment a bit and then upload again and see what the report's like. Once again, above 10% in this number 1 area, and that's a concern. You want to see if you can get a bit better than that. Okay, thanks students. If you've got any problems, make sure you have a talk to your teacher about how to do the originality.